MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 2 for 4. Flores aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. One there. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford.
That is first.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Pence. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
2 out, nobody on. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Jeff Samardzija will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Danny D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short, and that's the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
That is third. The center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Pence, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 10 home runs and the RBI count at 35. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. The 2-1 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 2-2 offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now the relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in, Colin Moran, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Samardzija sets. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Moran, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two and one.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, another foul ball. Now another 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
That is it. The third baseman.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. The average down at an even .220. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined hard toward right center. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Ready now, Kevin Kramer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. This is skied into short left center. Yastrzemski comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Fouled off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Slider laid off for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Pence on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Batting 9. No pitcher. Go.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. A ball and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Belt on his way to second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So striding in, Buster Posey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And they're runners at the corners now. Oh and 1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Brandon Crawford will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Reynolds is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Giants leave a couple. They're down 1-0.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled down the line. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Báez.
Riding in once again, Brian Reynolds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's set. Here it comes.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. A tag from Sandoval, and he is out at third base.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
This is on the ground over to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 1 and the Giants nothing. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Leading off for San Francisco, the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
First delivery to him on the way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Polanco. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Into the box, Pablo Sandoval. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the pitch. Popped up. Moran is there. And that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Crawford will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Down batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now batting, Gregory Polanco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through, a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. To second for 1. Relay to Felt, they get 2, and that'll end the inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Alex Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
Count is 2-1.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
In now, Brandon Belt, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's popped up. Kramer into shallow center. But he won't get there. It falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. From the stretch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeff.
And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Second and third, 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 2-1. Settling in now, Jacob Stallings. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Sandoval is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Jose Osuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1-0 the count. Samardzija into the windup. Here's the pitch. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Set and the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Now the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he popped him up. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Robbie Erlin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 72, Robbie Erlin.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 balls and no strikes. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Three and 0 now. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. The 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another shot now, Hunter Pence. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Erlin is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball
and a ball, 1-0. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball up there.
2 out with the man at first. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, Alex Dickerson. Popped him up. Bell has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping into the box, Brian Reynolds. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
On its way is pitch number 75.
1-1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Josh Bell is on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. It's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. And he fouls this one off. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one's wet, bounced right into the Allegheny. Solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell, number 11 for him on the season, as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. So now to the plate, Colin Moran.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yastrzemski is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pence. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Chris Stratton will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Belt on his way to second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The catcher, number
and that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Here's Buster Posey now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Stratton stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. That's wide, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Donovan Solano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Donovan Solano.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his first home run of the season, and it will stake the Giants a 4-2 lead.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Grounder down the line at third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-2 San Francisco. Danny Jimenez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Danny Jimenez.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the pitcher, Brett Bradford.
Cole Tucker will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down by a count of 4-2. Keone Kela has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first down.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Giants down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Sean
attention,
Anderson
please.
will come out and take
Now,
the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Sean Anderson.
Leading off the inning, Kevin Newman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The second baseman, Kevin
And now pitch on the way.
Newman.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So here's Adam Frazier. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The center fielder.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Now in the box, Brian Reynolds, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
first baseman, number 55.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in once again, Alex Dickerson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Belt, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Three and one. Here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 28. Buster.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The 1-1.
That's the ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Come on, guys, let's go.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. In there, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the payoff pitch home. Soft liner towards short. There's one. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Reyes Maranta comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
For San Francisco. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 54.
Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Number 10, Evan Longoria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Maranta, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 0-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Standing in, Kevin Kramer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From from the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
Pitch is popped up. Crawford is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Up next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dickerson's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The pitcher, number 75,
O'Neill Cruz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
61. O'Neill Cruz.
Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score today. The San Francisco Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jeff Samardzija earned his 5th win of the year. Reyes Maranta records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.